promise I won't speak up when I hop about the cut. I promise I won't speak up when I hop about the cut. I promise I'm gonna speak up when I hop about the cut. I promise I'm gonna make a scene. Got lights and cameras, action, but I promise that I won't be.
His whole narrative, like the whole thing with the Charleston White setting up gimmicks and he's setting up his it's what everybody does, right? Everything is a skit nowadays. Nothing's real. That's why when people talk real shit, it don't go viral, right? It's only the gimmicks that do it, because everything is a put on, right? The world loves drama. So when you just get a real person out there talking, nobody wants to see it, right? All they want to see is the gimmick, right? Let's listen to this clown. I can't stand this guy, man.
Know each other.
I'm pregnant as much as you just.
Let me change the narrative. I'm here with your people. You got to be good if you come from this.
Yeah, they already told me.
Yeah.
Louis in the building,
Say,
man.
listen, but
Sexy Red in the
no,
building.
for real, mama. We go exchange numbers. Let me get to know you, not the character. I just talked about that on stage.
What's your number, man?
I ain't gonna get it to you out loud. There's too many people out here. And yeah. Look, your whole city out here. They love you.
Yeah, St. Louis in the building.
Okay, mama.
All
All right, love.
Charleston White is good. He's a master charmer. Because I was expecting Sexy Red to give Charleston White the Jess Hilarious treatment. How she went to the Breakfast Club and wouldn't even look at Jess Hilarious because Jess Hilarious has said some things about her in the past. Well, Charleston White has said worse.
And tell Sexy Red, little old bitch ain't nothing but a calm bucket.
Charleston White called her a literal sea bucket, but charmed her into thinking they're making...
He is a rude cocksucker. And it may all be a character and whatever, but he is a rude cocksucker. You know, that's the way he talks. He is a rude cocksucker. But man, this guy, he ought to go back to sitting on no jumper and stuttering his way through interviews.
I'm from this.
Yeah, they already told me.
Yeah.
St. Louis in the building.
This is all that fake shit, right?
For real, mama. We go exchange
You see the badge on the security there, what Charleston White says all the time.
I just talked about that on stage.
What do you always say? I don't walk around with security. I'm alone and stuff. But you see the badge on the guy standing there, right? There's the security for him, right? Come on, man. Let's pass this part up.
Let me get to know you, not the character. I just talked.
Jess Hilarious because Jess Hilarious has said some things about her in the past. Well, Charleston White has said worse.
And tell Sexy Red, little old bitch ain't nothing but a calm bucket.
Charleston White called her a literal sea bucket, but charmed her into thinking they're making amends and they should swap numbers. Now, Charleston White would tell people after the phone call was hung up that he don't like Sexy Red at all, and he still don't like her, and he's only being nice to bait her into sitting down and doing a podcast with him.
He did that fake apology to Sexy Red at the show, but we got that on camera saying, "Fuck Sexy Red, I don't like her." I want to bait her. I'm trying to bait her to get on the couch. I'm trying to bait her to come sit down on the couch with me for a podcast.
Charleston White went to St. Louis to do a podcast with those two dudes. They flew him out and they booked him. Now, it started off pretty well because they put him on the phone with Sexy Red, but then things began.
But that's what they say. They didn't show that part where he after he talked shit about Sexy Red, right? They didn't show that part. Other things they showed receipts on, but they didn't show that.
Going to take a concerning turn when Charleston White hopped on IG Live. When he hopped on IG Live, he began to have a conversation with another young dude who was in attendance. Now, their conversation was about tricking, and it got heated pretty fast.
So, stay right there. So she in school, and she said, man, financial aid just took my check, and I need such and such. You ain't gonna help her get no money so she can keep going to school? Who's saying I ain't gonna help? Well, you just said you ain't gonna spend no money. So
You see Charleston White, watch him get nervous here when the dude walks close to him. Charleston White knocks down the light or the camera there, the tripod, and when the dude walks over him, he gets nervous and gets up. Scary little fucker.
listen.
No, so you talking about spending money to talk to a bitch. That's you gotta spend money to get communicated.
from a bitch, period. That is not
But
business.
nigga, I'm finna tell you something, every nigga running for a seat to get elected gotta spend some campaign money to get selected, my nigga.
All these campaign motherfuckers be fucking their secretaries.
So how much them Jordans cost?
How much you think they cost?
Yeah, they paying them secretaries. Them secretaries ain't just getting dick to show up to do paperwork, nigga. Right. They got bills. So listen, how much them Jordans cost?
You know you watch that?
So I don't buy J's. I ain't never bought my son no J's, no nothing, my nigga. I swear to God.
I've been saying this shit for years.
For years. I ain't never bought no J's. So listen, who you buy them J's for? You or for a bitch? So when you dress up as clean, who you dressing up for?
Bitches.
That's what I'm talking about. That goes some money. So all them high dollar clothes and belts and shit you wearing, who you wearing it for? Bitches, right?
Right.
That's the money you spending to get the bitches.
Charleston facing him. He getting nervous. Look. He's scared. He's scared dude might swing at him.
Charleston White was getting aggravated because he was trying to pass down his wisdom of tricking to this young man on IG Live, but the dude kept on shutting Charleston White down and he wasn't trying to hear it. So Charleston White decided he was going to start speaking to the young dude and go on the couch. It even got to a point where the young man was still trying to talk to Charleston White, and Charleston White was doing this like an adolescent.
This why I don't like talking to young niggas. Hold on, hear me out. Young homie, hear me out. This is why I don't like talking to young niggas and females. But then what they do, when you say something, they say something. You don't let me give them a point out.
I'm listening to comprehend. I'm listening to
That's the other thing with Charleston White is he never likes to let nobody speak. It's always him. He got to speak. Anytime you try to say something, he always trying to cut you off. But that's what he says other people do to him. No, he's cutting me off.
Charleston White was able to successfully repel the young dude who was trying to talk to him. And then the podcast started, and things became even more disastrous. Because Charleston White thought that these were his friends, they were friendly, they were chopping it up, right? They put Sexy Red on the phone for him. He thought this was going to be a softball interview. But these dudes started a podcast pretty aggressive and pretty rude to Charleston White.
Nigga, what the fuck is wrong with you? Nigga, what? Like, what you be on? Like, what's your angle? Like the way, like, what you...
I'm an angry nigga.
I feel you.
I wake up just like...
Charleston was like, what? Nigga, what? What the fuck? Why you talk to me like that? Damn.
You asked me a question and you won't let me answer. You asked me a question,
but you want some police shit. I asked you something.
Your first question was.
What's the first question? Let me see how old ass got
I'm done. Get them niggas back their money. They won't let me answer the question. Get them niggas back their money.
Hey man, get your old ass back. Hey, get your sensitive ass back over here.
Man, get them niggas back their money. Let's go. They asked me 50 questions at one time.
You see these guys too, they're kind of hypocritical too. Man, get your old ass head back here. And when Charleston keeps walking, oh man, no one cares about your ass either. Everything is a put on, man. Everybody just got a front on the internet. Everybody's got a character. Nobody can keep it real. Those guys, they keep it real. People don't want to hear it. They want to hear the bullshit.
You ain't your team. This real, boy. With them old ass Air Max on. Run your little ass up out of here. Hey, matter of fact, why that coat I gave that bum ass nigga? Get that from this bum ass.
I don't know why they would invite Charleston White if they was harboring hostility for Charleston
Exactly.
White. Like, they paid Charleston White to actually be on that podcast. So if you pay somebody to show up, why would you have harbored hostility for them? Now, Charleston White would even tell another side of the story where he would claim that the young dude who he was having the back and forth with before the podcast, he pulled out his gun and you know to make it more visible so Charleston White could see that he was strapped, as Charleston White is arguing with the two podcast hosts. So from a Charleston White perspective is, I'm arguing with these two hosts who are coming off as real aggressive right now, and then I got a young nigga right there who then pulled his gun out to make it more visible to intimidate me. So F it, bro. I might as well just leave and take myself out of a bad situation.
Put me an East St. Louis young nigga on. Yeah, I ain't like how the St. Louis young nigga done me, man. They tried to handle Unc like he was a weenie. Tried to screw me with guns and shit, and then tried to make it like they...
The fact is, you are a weenie. That's the problem. And when people start exposing you for that, you don't like it.
And me out the studio. Come on, man. Don't y'all do that, my nigga. What happened, Ed? You what up?
Wow, that's exactly what happened, Mike. Went to the motherfucker, they didn't lie. It was a beautiful little atmosphere at first.
At first, till the cameras came on.
Beautiful atmosphere. A little young dude down there, dark-skinned dude, had a big old pistol hanging out of his pocket. And Charles and him got into a little simple little debate about some little brawls. They carried that shit over a little bit. So when you sit down to do the thing, now they start bombarding them with shit. Like trying
won't even let me answer the question. What is it? I'm like, goddamn, nigga, y'all won't even let me answer. But what about that police shit?
Yeah.
We ain't even got to the police shit yet, nigga. Goddamn, nigga, what you mean? So, yeah, man, let me get them young nigga back their money, man.
But here's where things get a little interesting, and here's where Charleston White gets exposed. So Charleston White's story is he pulled up to do a good podcast with no gimmicks, and the dudes became hostile, and he got up and walked out and left because he felt uncomfortable. Well, they told a different side of the story. They said that Charleston White walked into their facility, and the first thing he said was, yo, I'm a character, homie, which is what Charleston White always says whenever he enters into a room full of real dudes and real street dudes. He wants to be accepted by street dudes, so he goes into the room and say, yo, all that snitch talk online is just a character, homie.
Because people don't like snitches, right? So when he gets there, he's got to make people think, I'm not a real snitch, man. Come on, man. I'm a thug, right? I'm one of you niggas, right? Nah, my G, you're not. You fake. Y'all fake. And I believe you're a real snitch. I do. I believe he's a real snitch.
You know, I'm really one of y'all. So they said, all right, cool. And when the camera started rolling, Charleston White stated that he was going to play a character. So they thought, okay, we're all playing a character. You playing this snitch role, we playing this super thuggish real one role.
The dude is a real life fucking character.
A fraud.
He a fraud. He just...
The first thing he said when he walked into our building is, I'm an actor. I'm not really on that. I'm not like that.
What's up, man? I ain't nothing like that. I'm playing on this.
When that he told her before the camera, he said, I'm finna get into character. So we thinking like, shit, let us get into character with you. Shit, all right, let's do it.
Reminding y'all that...
But they didn't stop here. Apparently, Charleston White and his team wanted to do a full-on gimmick. Apparently, the days of the regular podcast or interviews are no longer a thing. Showing up to have a great conversation is no longer a thing. Charleston White wanted to go viral, and he was going to use them as his pawns. You see, Charleston White got this shtick where he's known for putting street dudes in their place. See, he staged a thing where he pepper sprayed a street dude who was going to fight him in the name of Nipsey Hussle. He staged that. He staged another incident where he pepper sprayed a street dude. So Charleston White is known for these gimmicks. So Charleston White...
Everything is staged nowadays. Everything, like I told you. Why do you think people watch WWE? It's all staged, right? People are they're using their formula. When they stage it, we can give the people what they want. We can give them the narrative they're looking for. Everything's staged nowadays. When he was on No Jumper, they had that. They staged someone went in with a gun and want to shoot the place up. Everything is staged nowadays. Come on, man. It's crazy, man.
That he was gonna play a character. So they thought, okay, we're all playing a character. You playing this snitch role, we playing this super thuggish real one role.
The dude is a real life fucking character.
A fraud.
He a fraud. He
The first thing he said when he walked into our building is, I'm an actor. I'm not really on that. I'm not like that.
What's up, man? I ain't nothing like that. Nigga, I be playing on this.
When that he told her before the camera, he said, I'm finna get into character. So we thinking like, shit, let us get into character with you. Shit,
So y'all fraud too, then.
But they didn't stop here. Apparently, Charleston White and his team wanted to do a full-on gimmick. Apparently, the days of the regular podcast or interviews are no longer a thing. Showing up to have a great conversation is no longer a thing. Charleston White wanted to go viral, and he was going to use them as his pawns. You see, Charleston White got this shtick where he's known for putting street dudes in their place. See, he staged a thing where he pepper sprayed a street dude who was going to fight him in the name of Nipsey Hussle. He staged that. He staged another incident where he pepper sprayed a street dude. So Charleston White is known for these gimmicks. So Charleston White approached them for them to do another gimmick during the podcast where Charleston White will be talking about Sexy Red in St. Louis, and one of the audience members will be really upset he's talking about Sexy Red, so they would try to attack him, and then Charleston White would tase the person.
We having a real man.
They even presented a thing. They wanted to tase one of our workers. Like, we like, fuck no, we not going for that.
And see, and that's another thing y'all don't know.
Y'all don't even know that.
We just stood on business
We
for
stood
St.
on
Louis.
business for St.
So,
Louis. He tried to have one of our people go outside.
They wanted to, check this out, man. The whole thing is we wasn't even gonna expose their ass, but we gotta go and put they little fire out. The whole thing they approached us on anyway. They wanted to pull a publicity stunt.
A viral moment.
They wanted to pull a viral moment, a publicity stunt in St. Louis. They wanted us to be a part of this. The plan that came about, we was cool with it. But it involved.
You're cool with it. Why?
What's the little dude, small head dude,
you're
Charleston
fake
White.
too.
Yeah. It involved him having to tase.
The baby head bitch.
Yeah, the baby head bitch. He was gonna have to tase somebody coming out of the audience trying to run up on him.
This club and Wood.
The only reason why you're good with it is because it brings views, right? So you're trying to say right out the jump that, and you supposedly only have 800 followers, right? That you'll do some fake shit just to get some views and go viral. That's exactly what you're saying here, right? You'll do that fake shit just to get some views here. We weren't gonna expose their ass, but you're exposing yourself too, saying that you agreed to do it and you would go along with the whole skit just to get views. Come on, my guy.
Shit, all right, let's do it.
Reminding y'all that.
But they didn't stop here. Apparently, Charleston White and his team wanted to do a full-on gimmick. Apparently, the days of the regular podcast or interviews are no longer a thing. Showing up to have a great conversation is...
And you know it's not. You know it's not. None of it is. Nothing is real. The videos get stopped, paused, they get cut, they get edited, and people see what the final edit is. Nothing's real nowadays. They don't just run a podcast and run it straight through, no cuts, no edits. It don't happen that way. Everything is for views and edits and come on, man.
Wanted to pull a viral moment, a publicity stunt in St. Louis. They wanted us to be a part of this. The plan that came about, we was cool with it, but it involved.
You were cool with it because you were fake too.
What's the little dude, small head dude, Charleston White?
Yeah.
It involved him having to tase.
The baby head bitch.
Yeah, the baby head bitch. He was gonna have to tase somebody coming out of the audience trying to run up on him when we get to talking about the Sexy Red stuff. Which that's when me and Inky went and hired Boona because we felt like this is gonna be your highlight moment. So we finna put you on because you already doing your thing.
We got the perfect little nigga
We got the perfect person for you. That's when we hit Boona. But They said, but we're not gonna do it for real. But then they doubled back and tried to say,
we gonna have to tase.
We gonna have to tase them for real.
No, we ain't on that.
And we like, no. They steady pressing. We gotta tase him for real. We gotta make it look real because we gotta
call EMS or have him drink a whole bunch of Red Bull.
No, not head.
These are some damning accusations, and I wouldn't believe that Charleston White will really try to orchestrate a fake skit to convince the internet he's tough and go viral. But apparently all Charleston White is concerned about is the perception online that he's this street dude destroyer. So I wouldn't have believed it, right? Because, again, I have enough respect for Charleston White to think that he's already viral and don't need a clout chase in this manner. But these dudes provided receipts, like the Just Hilarious street.
The thing is this, yeah, everybody, he's got to keep that going. He's got to keep that portraying go. This is how he is. He can't just all of a sudden switch up to, the real Charleston's here now and all of that was fake, because then people won't watch him anymore. He won't. Come on, man. You're talking stupid. Stutterbox. You're talking stupid, right? I didn't think he would have. I had enough respect for Charleston to think that, he wouldn't do that type of shit. You know it's what's going to happen.
Right? Because, again, I have enough respect for Charleston White to think that he's already viral and don't need a clout chase in this manner. But these dudes provided receipts of Charleston White and his team actually planning this out with the person that they actually hired to come and get tased, fake tased.
I'm gonna have the side effects and everything, so it's on. You just hit him in the side. Now what he gonna do? He talking shit from the audience. I'm gonna give him a signal. And then he gonna.
Oh, that was a good count right there.
Yeah, that was an excellent.
Oh,
it's
good
different.
count right
But you
there.
deal with the other one though.
Yeah. But they don't know. They just heard it.
Right, no doubt. He coming over as soon as you grab that. You just say, oh, and you just shock the shit out of him. Now at the end of it, they both of these here, the ones that run go crazy. They gonna come over to grab me. Then we gonna shut the thing off.
All right. And we're gonna call EMS.
Call EMT.
EMT, I mean, yeah. My lady gonna hit them up.
No, I'm just saying, like,
Falling that way for sure.
yeah, okay.
You have to be a special type of clout-hungry, clout-thirsty insect to want to pull this off. Like, it's like, why? You're 50, bro. Like, do podcasts and give us ideology. Take me back to the day where 50-year-olds were in the home, working on home projects, fixing up the ceiling, fixing up the...
That part pissed me off. Your boss was Adam, right? Damn near 50. But on his podcast, you came on, right, and worked for him? Because you one of them clout-hungry, viral-chasing creeps, right? You talk shit about people and shake their hand in their face. You call yourself a Muslim, but deny it on camera. You fake. You fake, my guy. You a troll.
Bro, these 50-year-olds nowadays, bro, are more concerned with the internet than people in their 20s. It's insane. Bro, Charleston White is a sad...
Everybody is, because they know that that's where the money is nowadays, on the internet. You don't want to go out and do construction. You want to sit home, eat your potato chips, play games, and make a video. Like the rest of everybody, because that's where the money is. That's how easy it is. You want the easy money. You don't want, what do they call it? Honest, legitimate working. Go out there and get your hands dirty. You don't got no worth ethic. You want to sit behind the camera like everybody else and make the money. That's the now. That's the now. Us 50-year-olds, we know how to make the videos and do work. If the internet ever went down, how would you survive? You wouldn't know how to.
Scum for even thinking about this, man. Now, here's my theory. I think that Charleston White came with hella gimmicks, right? But when these dudes told Charleston White, bro, like, we're not about to lie you to, right? Like, to tase one of our homies, bro. Hell no.
Nah, that's how
Charleston
it went.
White picked the podcast with 800 followers and subscribers because Charleston White thought...
That's not how it went. They agreed to do it. But Charleston got up and walked out before it happened. Come on, man. Keep it real. Keep it real, man. Keep it real, man.
More concerned with the internet than people in their 20s. It's insane. Bro, Charleston White is a sad scum for even thinking about this, man. Now, here's my thing.
Agree
I
with
think
you
that
on
Charleston
that,
White
but...
came with hella gimmicks, right? But when these dudes told Charleston White, bro, like, we're not about to lie you to, right, like, to tase one of our homies.
They didn't say that. They said, yeah, we'll do it.
Charleston White picked the podcast with 800
They even went and hired somebody for it.
Because Charleston White thought these dudes would be so thirsty that they would allow him to come and taste one of their friends for the internet. But they wasn't with it. You know, so when the interview started, Charleston White was already annoyed because he know, bro, like, listen, bro, if you fake taste somebody, it's not going to hit the same. We're going to know it's a fake taste, right? How you going to taste somebody, right? Like, and, like, we don't see a spark. It's dumb. So Charleston White convinced these dudes based off his gimmicks and based off his words that they were all going to play a character. He was going to play...
Same way you 20-year-olds use the fake diamond tester to say that your jewelry's real, but you don't show anybody that it's real. All you do is hear that sound. Once they hear the taser sound, people think it's real. Once you hear the fake diamond tester sound, people think it's real, right? How they fake everything nowadays. How you fake it. How you fake how you came from, was it Columbus? I forget where you were saying you were from. And then your homeboy called him and said, yo, he a fraud. That's not where he from. He from a whole different area. Come on, man.
A rat role. They were going to play the super tough street dude role. And Charleston White pulled the carpet on them and walked out and hopped online and painted a different picture. You know,
they were going to do what? They were going to play the fake tough guy dude, right? Say we're all going to do a role just to go viral, make their podcast pop. And it didn't happen that way. You know, let me know what you all think. Everybody's getting exposed nowadays. That's the problem with the internet. There's cameras everywhere. People are getting exposed. And then shit like this happens. Let me know what you all think. It's your boy Big Will, Life After Prison TV. We'll hit you all on the next one. Who's next to be exposed?